You are listening to the Marketing Funnel Show, episode number 13. Today, we're talking about the secret to a marketing funnel that converts strangers into clients, and it has nothing to do with super complex machine thinking. Welcome to the Marketing Funnel Show. I'm your host, Michelle Evans, and this is the podcast for coaches, experts, and online business owners to learn how to go from simply surviving to sold out using the power of marketing funnels. All right, let's jump into today's show. Hey, welcome to lucky episode number 13. You know what? I always say that 13 is my lucky number because I graduated from college on Friday, December 13th. I left Microsoft on Friday, January 13th, and I just genuinely feel good about the number 13. I know that's weird because a lot of people don't, but I love episode 13. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm glad that we've made it this far already. All right. So on today's show, if you have ever Googled the words marketing funnel, only to have your eyeballs glaze over when you see super complicated flowcharts that you literally need a master's degree in computer science to understand, fear not. Those are not the marketing funnels you're looking for because I gotta be honest with you, my friend, they don't work. Unless maybe you're a giant corporation with oodles of products, programs, and services to sell. And even then, it's a pretty tough game to win. And I know this because I worked at Microsoft and we didn't call them funnels. And even now, occasionally I do some consulting back there. And even now, they don't necessarily call them funnels. They call it modern marketing. But it's really hard because when you treat people like a package that are just like, and then they go here, and then they click here, and then we can do this, and then we do that. And, I have to tell you, I have a very strategic brain. I can go, 18 clicks down with people and do the strategy for that all. But the problem is when you treat a person, a real live human being with hopes and dreams and fears and a budget and things that they're looking to accomplish, when you treat them like a package at an Amazon warehouse, shunting them here and there, it's not the way to build a long-term business. It just isn't. You've got to treat people like people. You've got to keep in mind that, it's not, you don't have 100 people on your email list. It's not just 100 faceless email names. It's 100 bodies. Whenever I think about the people on my email list, which is a lot more than 100 people, but whenever I think about them, think about what if I was in an auditorium with this many people sitting in front of me? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of eyeballs. That's a lot of human beings with hopes and dreams and lives that are, looking to me to say, okay, what have you got for me that could potentially help me? And when you approach your funnel like a flow chart and if this, then that, if this, then that, and you treat people like, a box in an Amazon warehouse, I just don't feel like you're going to have the same results as if you go, all right, if I had somebody in front of me and I was going to take them by the hand and take them through a process, what are the steps that I would want to take with them? That's a whole different intention. That's a whole different way of treating people. And, I Googled the term marketing funnel just for giggles. I just wanted to see what was out there. And aside from the gajillion things that are on the internet about it, I came across a recommended link for complex marketing funnels, which I, of course, had to click. I just was super curious. And for a minute, I thought I'd gone back to my Microsoft days. There were eye-popping flowcharts, and then there was this one funny one that was all these squiggles all over the place, and I was just like, what is that? And again, that's not at all what I am talking about, because the truth is your funnel really only needs to build 3 key beliefs in people. And again, if you think about, let's say that you have 100 people on your email list. You may have more, you may have less, that's fine. But let's say that you have 100 people. Now just imagine that you're a speaker on stage and you're standing in front of those 100 people. That's a lot of people, right? Now let's imagine for a minute that you take one of those people by the hand and you're going to take them through building these 3 key beliefs. That's a really different intention than just like a faceless, soulless email address, right? So think about this. Try to get one person in your head as I'm talking about these 3 key beliefs. So think about how you would do this. So the first belief that you need to build in people is the I need it belief. So your audience needs to truly believe that they need what you have. Not that it would be nice. Oh, that sounds nice. Maybe someday. Oh yeah, that sounds nice for him or her. Oh boy, wouldn't that be nice? No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, wow, I really need that. Your audience needs to believe that inside of them. They don't need you to tell them that they need it. They need to believe for themselves that they need it. That's a really different approach. And in my program, Build Your Funnel Bootcamp, this is actually kind of the core, the key of the whole program is something that I call the funnel persuasion playbook. And it really is getting at these beliefs. How do you build within people this idea that they need something without saying, Mary, you need this? Because if somebody goes, hey, you need this, you're going to be like, no, I don't, right? But if they're talking about something in a way that you're like, oh my gosh, I need that. Like, I need that now. That's a really different approach for you and a really different way that you're going to go through their marketing, right? So belief number 1 is I need it. Belief number 2 is I need it now. Because when you think I need it, there's still like that someday, right? Oh, I need that. I really need that. But I don't need it like right this second. But when you shift to, okay, I need it now, that's a whole different energy. So step 1 is to get to I need it. Step 2 is to get to, and now I need it now. So you need to work on building the urgency to get people to be like, oh my God, I need this right now. So without a doubt, they can't wait any longer. They're ready to, lean forward and say, okay, what do I need to know about moving forward with this? This is the place that you need to get people to in your funnel. And this is where you run into the last hurdle with your marketing funnel. And this is where a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people don't even get to the place where people are like, I need this. A lot of funnels don't get to the place where I need this now. Just straight out of the gate, a lot of marketing funnels forget these 2 things. But the last piece, this last hurdle is where most funnels really fall down. And that's this, I can do it. This last belief that you have to build within your funnel is oftentimes the hardest hurdle to overcome. Because you have to build a belief and showcase that, yes, this is possible for even you. And so you need to know, what are some of those stories that people are telling into their heads? What are some things that they're afraid of? What are things that they've seen out there that haven't worked in the past, or things that they've tried that haven't worked in the past? And how can you overcome that so that they go, I need this, I need it right now, and I can see how with whatever you're selling, I can do this, or I can accomplish this, or I can get what it is I want. If you can build those 3 key beliefs in your funnel, you will be amazed at how much people will start flocking to what you have to offer. Because when you know those 3 beliefs that you need to build, it's much, much easier to plot out an experience of what you need to include in your funnel. And when in doubt, remember KISS. Keep it simple, sweetheart. You don't need tons of if they do this, then offer that type of programming when you're first getting started with your funnel. You really don't. You just need to keep it simple and streamlined. In fact, if you make your marketing funnel too complicated and take your eye off those 3 key beliefs that you need to build, you're going to have a funnel that doesn't work. I've seen it so many times with people who come in and either they've worked for a long time on building a funnel and it's just not converting, or they've paid somebody else big money and it's still not working, and they come to me and say, can you help me figure this out? Usually it's because it's too complicated and they've taken their eye off building those 3 core beliefs within their funnel. And it's hard to know why your funnel doesn't work when there's too many moving parts and it's so complicated to figure it out in terms of which one's broken. So my best advice to you is stick with the age-old advice. The shortest distance between where you are now and where you want to go is to draw a straight line. What's your funnel's straight line from start to finish, where you can build the belief of starting at I need it, moving to I need it now, and moving to yep, I can do this. How can you draw a straight line between those beliefs and take somebody from I'm not sure straight through those 3 beliefs so they're ready to buy from you? Start there with your marketing funnel and you will be truly amazed at the results and also how simple it can be. So once you discover the power of keeping your eye on those 3 simple beliefs within your marketing funnel and the power to warm up your audience and help them see you as the person, the expert, the teacher that they want to buy from, learn from, and grow with, you're going to wonder why you ever wasted time just randomly doing marketing when you could be building a marketing funnel so that you know exactly how to build a tribe of buyers and engaged people. Want to know which marketing funnel is right for you and your business? I have created a totally free and easy quiz to help you figure that out. Head on over to today's show notes, which you can find at themarketingfunnelshow.com/13. That's just the number 13. And in less than 5 minutes, you're going to know exactly which funnel is right for you. And in fact, you're going to get a simple funnel you can install in 3 clicks and you can be up and running and ready to go, and video training on how to do it. All right, here's the last thing. Please, please, please take just a couple minutes to help me spread this free, valuable podcast to more people just like you. So if this was valuable for you, will you take 3 minutes to just jump on into iTunes on your phone and rate this podcast, write a review, and subscribe, and then share it with just one person who can use it? Your voice helps so much in telling iTunes that this podcast is worth ranking and showing to other people. And when you do subscribe, my friend, I have a freebie giveaway for you. I have a mini course that I usually sell called the 1-Sentence Marketing Hook. And a marketing hook is typically the thing that keeps people from being able to capture an audience on their opt-in page, on their sales page. It's the thing that stops your marketing from working. And so I put together a really great mini course on how to write a 1-sentence marketing hook, and I'm giving it to you for free simply for taking a few minutes to subscribe, write a review, and rate the show. And all you have to do is take a quick screen grab and email it to me at michelle@michellelevans.com, and I will get you into that free course. All right. If you have any questions about marketing funnels, if you have great funnels that you've seen or crazy funnels that you've seen, I want to hear all about it. Send me an email again at michelle@michellelevans.com. I would love to hear about it and talk about it on the show. And until our next episode, I will see you then.